If you're watching, please do say hello. Hi Sunita, good evening. I'm fine, thank you. How are you? Hi Wendy. I really should have cleaned my glasses. They're really misty. Too late now, I've started. Hi Jean. So it's new moon tomorrow. So we're all going to access the power of the new moon and the intentions. Hi Rachel, hi Kate, hi Stuart, hi Deirdre. Lovely to see you all. So I just have the Lunar Love playing in the background. So this evening I was going to answer questions if anybody had questions regarding Pelua. Can you all hear me okay? Hi Mariana, just checking, can you all hear me okay? Because I don't know if I'm too far away from this microphone. I'm on my laptop this evening. Because I've decided to start sharing these on YouTube afterwards, because there's a lot of people that don't. Hi Mummy! Mum's watching tonight. Can you all hear me? Yes you can, thank you, that's awesome. So, I already had, hi Louise, I already had one question about Pelua, so I'm going to answer a few questions that have already been sent. Those of you that are in the Awaken the Angel group have already sent me some questions. I'm just going to turn the music down a little bit so I can concentrate on what I'm saying. Hi Smita. Good, I'm glad you can hear me. So Wendy asked about with my Pelua. I think this was the right question. Did I have many sessions before I did the training, and were they intense from the beginning, or did they become more intense after? So I only had one distant Pelua before I did the training, and that was purely because it was a bit of a whirlwind thing. I really knew I wanted to do it. And there was no one doing Pelua near me, so the remote option was the only option. Unfortunately, the day that I was receiving, people turned up at the front door. My bedroom's by the front door, so I couldn't go deep inside myself. I couldn't go on the journey, but I did really feel the energy, and I knew that it felt different to Reiki or Angel Reiki or Rohani. I knew it felt very different. Then when I did the training, we did not hands-on because it's done through the auric field, but it was in the presence of the practitioner, and it felt similar to the remote, but I could zone out a bit more and go on a bit of a trip. So because we had earplugs in and we had blindfolds on. Then afterwards lockdown happened, and I did quite a few swaps with other Pelua practitioners, and many of them were the same practitioners that I'd had swaps with on the day of the training. And I have to say that I found the remote work far deeper, and I believe that's because we know that we don't have to go anywhere afterwards. Well, if you plan it like me, you plan to have your Pelua when you know that you haven't got to do much afterwards. And I've gone really deep. I've been knocked out for a couple of hours at a time. I've gone on some journeys. I felt some really powerful stuff going on. So that was one question. So that's answered that. I don't know if you've got any more questions. Katie, you've just said you cannot figure on how to get on the live, but if you've messaged me here, you must be on the live. So I don't think, let me see if there's anything I can do. I can't tag you from here because I'm on my page, so I don't understand why you can't get on the live. But Katie, I will share it with you afterwards. Hi Heidi. So Heidi's had, a lot of you on here have actually had Pelua with me. Anyway, one of the other questions I wanted to clear up was, you know, what's the difference between Pelua and Reiki? Okay, you can't say one's better than the other, although Pelua is about shifting your consciousness. I did train in Reiki 20 years ago, and I have been a Reiki teacher, but Pelua works in a different way. I would say it's working on your consciousness, it's working on the psychology and a lot of the stuff that we're holding beliefs about and thoughts. So it really works well on that sort of level. I don't think Reiki really touches that. I've never felt that anyway from all the Reiki sessions I've had. So that's the main difference. The other difference is when you work as a practitioner with Reiki, you're channeling it through your higher chakras, your crown, and you're channeling it out of your hands. Pelua, you are not a channel with Pelua, you are holding the space with Pelua, so it's very different. And when I'm doing the remote work, I sing at the same time, and a lot of the people that have had sessions remotely with me have said they've heard me singing, or they've heard cherubs singing to them, or angels singing to them. So I guess there's like maybe adding in an extra dimension there somehow. So this evening what I wanted to focus on is the new moon. Now, new moon is happening tomorrow, but what we're going to do tonight is we're going to take ourselves to point zero if we can. So like new moon is like starting fresh, wipe the slate clean, let's start afresh. So for instance, it's a great time if there's something new, like a new habit you want to start. So for instance, I'm going to go to yoga tomorrow night. I want to get back into doing yoga in a class because I never push myself as much when I'm at home. If you wanted to give up a substance like coffee, guilty, or alcohol or sugar, then the new moon is a really good time to start that sort of thing. Or if you wanted to start a new healthy eating regime, anything new that you want to start. But to do that, to attract new things to us, we have to be clean. We have to go back to point zero. That's if any of you have read the book, I think it's called 0.0 actually. It's the book about Ho'oponopono, I love you, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, the Hawaiian healing energy system. They talk about point zero in there. So we are going to use this evening as a way of getting to point zero so that tomorrow when the new moon comes, you can set your goals. So first of all, if you've got any new moon goals or new moon things that you would like to implement, please put them in here now, and I am going to put your new moon desires, your new moon intentions, your new moon wishes, all that you want for the new moon. I'm putting in my angel healing prayer bowl. So type away and they will be placed in here and on my little angel altar later. I'm also going to get you to say an intention with me, and then the healing will begin after we've said the intention. Also, I'm guided to say what is your belief system, what is your belief around the intention you wish? Like, so for instance, my intention is to let go of this need to have things the way I thought they should be. For instance, you know, I thought I should be doing peace concerts, and I should be traveling, and I should be you know, my music should be heard by thousands of people by now. So that's what I'm going to let go of, the shoulds, my, you know, all those things that basically are holding me back, because that's not how it is. How it is right now is I'm sharing the music on the radio, I'm sharing the music in my lives, I'm sharing the music in the meditations. So I am sharing my music, it's just not in the way I thought it was going to be. Hi Michelle. So I don't know how much of that you heard, but new eating habits. Okay, so you've heard. Awesome. Right, lots of you want to sort of like give up things around food and having healthy eating habits. That's really a sort of a good thing. I think a lot of us have, during this whole weird 4 months, have probably got into habits of not eating as healthy, not exercising as much. Even if you are exercising at home, it's not the same as if you're with a class of people. So it's not. So it's also about not just giving things up. It can be starting things. So it could be starting a meditation practice, as somebody mentioned. It could be the intention of self-love. Okay, so all these things. When we're holding on to something so tightly because we think it should be like this, why is it not like this? We are in fact blocking it, okay? We are blocking the flow. So it's about now dissolving what's not helping us flow. I've also been drawn to speaking a little bit of Aramaic, and noticing that the angel language that I speak and that's recorded in a lot of the songs of Seraphisa is very similar to Aramaic. So I do believe that there's a link here. So I've also been lucky enough that my team have been not transmuting, they have been basically giving me the English of the angel language. So I shared some with you last week, which was Aya Shaya Nada, I accept the mother, and there were some hand movements that we did as well, and especially those of you that are doing the Mary Magdalene event with me, which is just the pre-recorded event, which is on Wednesday. Aya Shaya Nada, I accept the mother, I accept the mother, I accept the mother, Aya Shaya Nada. And they also shared with me something today, which was Aya Shaya, I accept, and it's Ata, Ata. And that means my divinity. It doesn't quite translate like that. It's a bit of an awkward translation, but it's basically saying that you accept your own sovereignty, your own divinity. I've recorded it and I will be sharing it with you guys next week, those of you that are on my email list. But basically it's the angel language for saying that you accept your divine self. So that's the actual translation, divine self. You know, I talk about the angel within. The angel within is your divine self. So Ayashaya Ata. Ayashaya Ata. I accept divine self. Ayashaya Ata. I don't know if you want to try that with me. And just breathe into it. Once you've said those words, we're going to say it in the angelic language. And then we'll say it in the English. And you take your arms up. Ayashaya Ata. And then bring the hands down to your heart. Ayashaya Ata. I accept my divine self. And just notice how you feel. And when you accept your divine self, it becomes easier to believe that you can achieve your intentions. So my intention is to let go of the should haves, it should be, why isn't it, all of those. I'm going to, every time I notice that I'm still stuck in that thought pattern, I'm going to say Ayashaya Ata, because my divine self knows the bigger picture. My limited mind does not know the bigger picture. So, are you ready? Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, so this is what we're going to say together. Divine love now dissolves and transforms every condition in my mind, in my body, in my soul, in my aura, and my life. All that is not love. For divine love is the most precious and powerful ingredient in the universe and dissolves everything which is not divine. Okay, so our egos, our limited mind is not divine. So we want to dissolve, well, I want to, don't know about you guys, but I want to, hi Regina, dissolve my limited thinking, my limited mind. So let's try that again one more time, and I'll slow it down, sorry. So take a breath. And remember that Ata, Ata, Ayashaya Ata. Divine love now dissolves and transforms every condition in my mind, body, soul, aura, and life that is not love. For divine love is the most precious and powerful ingredient in the universe and dissolves everything which is not divine. So, let's now work on some healing. I think I'm going to maybe play the music at the end. I'm going to just turn the music down. So the healing is going to consist of some angelic language, some toning, and some light transmissions. So when I'm doing the light transmissions, I may well just be holding the space for you. I just want to mention now before we start this, that's another big difference between Reiki, Rahani, Angel Reiki, and so they're over here and Pelua's over here. These guys can send to groups, can send to forests. Pelua, you can send to one person at a time, one tree at a time, one flower at a time. Okay, so that's the difference, another major difference between Reiki, Rahani and Pelua. So the healing that I'm going to be doing now is not Reiki, it's not Rahani, it's not Pelua. It's pure source healing that I am doing with Creator, Mother, Father, Divine, working with the Seraphim, the Elohim, the Cherubim, sometimes the Archangels. They might come through this evening. And they work with me through my auric field, and that's how they connect with you, your auric field. We're all connected, and as I start by saying, the angel in me honors the angel in you. It's another way of saying namaste. Or the Christ in me honors the Christ in you. Or the light in me honors the light in you. But you know I'm mad about angels, so for me it's the angel in me honors the angel in you. Therefore I know that you can dissolve all that no longer serves you through the healing of Creator, the Elohim, the Seraphim, the Cherubs, the Archangels, unconditional love, and the diamond light. Ephata, Ephata, Shelamalok, 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 Shelamalok. Yanratisi yanarashia naratisi ia narata ai naratisi ia narasha a ola narashia naratisi ia narasha aya naratisi si dissolving all that no longer serves you, all that is not of light, unconditional love. Ia narata ia narati ia naratisi ia narashia narashia naratisi si. Ola narashia narati ia narashia narati si ia narati si anarashia narati si anarati si anaratata ia shanarash narash ia narati si ia narati si. Allowing the seraphim to sing to you, for you are a divine sovereign being. And now embracing the cheeky cherubim. 'Ia, 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 ' And now the Elohim. And Archangel Metatron steps forward now. Now, Our Lady of Knots, Mother Mary, she's going to come working simultaneously with everyone. And all we need to do is sit and receive. She has asked me to play. She has asked me to play Loving Presence. No, sorry, Seeds of Love. Divine Beloved, we come to you now with our hearts open and our minds clear. We ask you to infuse us with your love, with your blessings, with your peace, and with your healing. Thank you. Full of grace, love is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed be the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Blessed be all your children under your grace and care. Hail Mary, full of grace, love is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women. Blessed be the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. And blessed be all your children under grace and in thy care. Hail Mary, full of grace, love is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women. Blessed be the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Blessed be all your children under grace and in thy care. Hail Mary, full of grace, love is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women. Blessed be the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Blessed be all your children under grace and in your care.
Hail Mary, full of grace, love is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women. Blessed be the fruit of thy womb, Jesus, and blessed be all your children under grace and in your care. Hail Mary, full of grace, love is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed be the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Blessed be all your children under grace and in thy care. Hail Mary, full of grace, love is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women. Blessed be the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Blessed be all your children under grace and in thy care.
And staying in that space of love now. Staying in that space of love. Now stepping forward. So Mother Mary has undone the knots. She's undone those knots, and now Mary Magdalene and Yeshua are stepping forwards. Now you will perceive them how you perceive them. So I might be perceiving them as Mary Magdalene and Yeshua. Someone else out there may be perceiving them as Shiva and Shakti, or Krishna and his counterparts, whose name has gone from my mind. So just know that the essence of the divinity, the face of the divinity, will come to you in whichever way is comfortable for you. So just allow now the healing, the voids to be filled. Mother Mary created voids by untying the knots. So now let's fill them with unconditional love and light. we're going to bring our attention back now, and I'm going to use a Aramaic word which is a blessing. It's ichal, 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 and so it is. It's been sealed, it's been blessed. I learnt that on from this Danish teacher, Lars. I can't remember his surname, I'm so bad with names, but very interesting guy. So I've been guided to bring more Aramaic in with the angel language. So checking in with everybody now. Did anybody have any sort of like weird stuff going on? Any aches, any pains, any issues? Please let me know. Share some comments, or how did it feel? I'm still feeling pretty wired actually, because I've felt so tired. So tired, but I get very tired. Moi. I think that's mule. Last mule. Yes. Thank you, Louise. God, I really wish I cleaned these glasses. I cannot. They are so smeared. I can't see a thing in them. Anyone got anything they want to share regarding how that made you feel? And while you're doing that, I'm just going to say there is a window of opportunity tomorrow. If you still haven't and you want to sign up for the Mary Magdalene MP3, which I send out Tuesday night so that you can listen to it Wednesday, you need to give your £13 donation ASAP, really. Right, so Danny, you have a heavy head and it is so buzzing. Okay, so they're working on your thoughts and your processes. You felt sleepy. I can't keep up with the comments. Thank you. Feeling tingly now and very tired. Okay, lots of shaking and yawning. Namaste, Siv. Drink lots of water after you've done this. I'm going to put it on YouTube so you can listen to it again if you want to. You can do it again tomorrow on the new moon, sorry, and reinforce those intentions. Also, if you enjoy my work, I really would appreciate it if you share my videos, my live videos, either on your timeline or in a group that you think people might enjoy, because that would really help me out. I'm not asking for donations for the lives. I'm just asking for you to please share my videos. That would really help me out. Thank you. Your heart is wide open. Awesome. Got some hearts. That's really lovely. Lovely to hear. Okay, and Felicia is feeling floaty and dreamy. She only heard the last 5 minutes, but it had an impact, so that's good. Maybe if you feel that you want to watch it again, please do. Eyes feel brighter. Oh yeah, you're okay. You felt like you were being moved around, Michelle. Interesting. That's wonderful. Now there was something else I wanted to share with you guys. Oh yes, so if you haven't done so already and you want to be in my Awaken the Angel group, please let me know. Just send me a message and I'll send you the link. If anybody wants a Peloa, they're £40, but if you're in the Awaken the Angel group, they're 33. Any questions? Thank you so much, Michelle. I'd appreciate it if you would share. It means a lot to me. You know that when we're wanting to help as many people as we can, and I know sometimes people don't want to share because they don't want people to know their business, and I understand that people might not want to share it onto their timelines, but if you're in a group of some description that's private, then share it in a group. That way your public profile friends don't necessarily see what sort of thing you're listening to. What's that stuff? Feeling tired but very relaxed. So if you're feeling tired, then that's what you need to feel, basically. you've been given what you need. So if you're feeling tired, it's probably because you're really, really, really relaxed. If you're feeling heavy around the head, it's because they're still working on your head. Okay. Inspiration from nature in regards. That sounds interesting, Deirdre. So yeah, it's been really lovely sharing this evening with you all. I really appreciate you all joining me this evening. And I think I've shared everything that I was meant to share. Remember this, Ichal. It's a blessing and it's a sealing. So, and if you're interested in finding out a bit more about the Aramaic language, then this Lars Mule is an interesting guy. And he says some interesting things. But I would say take everything you listen, take what resonates with you and what doesn't, let it go. Like, don't, everything I say don't take as gospel truth. Just take what resonates from what I'm saying. There's a lot of different people doing lots of different light language and angelic language, and somebody asked me about this the other day. In fact, my hairdresser asked, is this guy sort of kosher? Is he for real? Is he authentic? And I'm like, well, I feel he is, but I just don't feel like he's on my frequency. So yeah, if you're not feeling someone's frequency, it's not necessarily that there's anything wrong with them or you, it's just that it's not gelling. So just go with if something's not vibrating with you and not feeling right, sometimes it's because it's bringing something up within us, and other times it's because actually it's just not on the right frequency. Like if I was playing in the key of C on a piano and someone else was playing in a different key, it would sound awful. We would be clashing. Or if I was playing in the key of C but singing in the key of D, it wouldn't sound right. So that's the same sort of thing, the same sort of analogy. If somebody's doing sound therapy or light language or any form of healing or mediumship and it doesn't feel right for you, it's because it's just not the right frequency. It's nothing about the other person. It's nothing about you. So I hope you've all enjoyed that. Thank you so much, Jane. I know you're always happy to share. And we haven't had time for the cards tonight, so we'll do the cards another time. Lots of love. Thank you so much. And remember, just send me a message if you want details of Awaken the Angel or the Mary Magdalene meditation that is happening on Wednesday. Lots of love. Thank you so much. Night night. Namaste. The angel in me honors the angel in you.